I'm Jack Patty, and this is the Senior Minute, successfully serving seniors.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Shayla Lynch, and I honorably serve the 2nd District, and I'm here hosting the Senior Minute today, and I'm here with Kristy Stambaugh, who's the Director of Aging and Disability Services. Thank you for joining us, Kristy.
Of course, thanks.
Okay, today I wanted to talk about the many satellite senior centers that are around the community. Folks may know, they probably know the Life Lane location, but may not know where the other locations are. So where are they in our city?
Sure, so the very first senior center in our community was located at the Bell House. The Bell House is off of Sayre, kind of right off of Main Street. So I call that one the Downtown Senior Center.
Okay.
And it opened 56 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So the city of Lexington has been engaged in senior recreation programs for 56 years, starting with the Bell House. Then in a close second, the Elder Crafters over at the Black and Williams Center, which is at Georgetown and Booker, thanks. I always cut over on Bright and come in the back way. So Georgetown and Booker, and that facility, we have 2 rooms in that beautiful repurposed school, and they are the Elder Crafters. Then the newest satellite center is at the Charles Young Center. The Charles Young Center is on 3rd and Shropshire, has a beautiful gymnasium, and my people tell me many of them got their first kiss at the dances that used to take place at the Charles Young Center. So that gymnasium is a place dear in everybody's memories. And then the Life Lane location is really new. We opened there 7-8 years ago, but before that we were over on Nicholasville and Nicholasville and Alumni. So then we have another satellite in development with construction starting soon in the fall of 2024. So in the fall of 2024, we'll start construction on the newest satellite. So currently we have 4 senior centers in the city of Lexington. And with the 5th, we'll have a senior center in every quarter of our city.
Wow. So are there any kind of membership requirements or fee requirements to go to any of the satellite locations?
No, to join any of the senior centers, you just fill out an application, and we have staff at all of these locations. Once you join any one of the centers, it's portable. So if you're at the Black and Williams Center and you're doing ceramics, but you want to go over to Life Lane and take a very specific exercise class, you're already enrolled. There's no fee to join. There are nominal fees for some pre-registered classes, like art and music. Primarily those take place at Life Lane, and then we have a drumming class over at the Bell House, and it's a 7-week session, and so we charge that $10 plus tax. It's a material fee just to help offset some of the costs. But to join, you just have to be a Fayette County resident, 60 years or older, and be oriented to daytime and place. So you can use a mobility device, you could use a cane, you could use a walker, as long as you know that from this time to this time you wanted to be in this class.
Right.
So we know when people arrive, but we don't necessarily track when people leave.
Okay. What are the hours of the locations?
Sure, so they vary, and you can find the information on our websites, but the Black and Williams Center and the Bell House offer programming Monday through Thursday, and their times are different. The Bell House starts at 8:30 and the Elder Crafters start at 9:30, and so they're part-time centers.
Okay.
The Charles Young Center offers programming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and again on Wednesday they kind of go longer, so their days start at 9:30, and on Wednesday they go till 3. The Life Lane location, which is our main office, is open 5 days a week from 8 to 4:30.
That's awesome. And then you've already mentioned several of the programs that are offered at the satellite centers. Are there any other programs you hadn't mentioned that you'd like to highlight?
Sure. The Elder Crafters has an entire ceramic studio. We have a beautiful brand new kiln. We have a lot of bisqueware. We have an instructor with gazillions of years of experience, Miss Linda. She's been with the city since 1997.
Wow.
And she is so skilled at painting eyes. So when you're doing a ceramics piece, the eyes are what kind of make the piece come alive. And she's very helpful in teaching that skill. So over there, that's their kind of one of their crown jewels. They do a lot of community service projects. Currently, they are knitting, crocheting, blankets, making quilts for the children involved in the HANDS program with our Family Care Center.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
they are starting to prepare making Christmas gifts for those families who are first-time parents, which is going to be great. The Charles Young Center's crown jewel is the gymnasium. We have 6 group fitness classes offered there on those 3
Great.
days. The Bell House is a great historic home that lends itself to art and expression. So one of the programs that they have there exclusively and nowhere else is the drumming program I talked about, but they also have the Bell House Troubadours. So they have a baby grand piano, and so they have a choir.
Oh my gosh.
They do art, they do chair yoga, so every center has at least one fitness program. Now at Life Lane, because it's a much larger facility, we offer 56 group fitness classes a week
Wow.
and 26 art and music classes a week. We try to offer the most popular things at each of the centers just to give people opportunity to be sure to be able to get in. And then each center has a uniqueness all their own that helps to give them the edge.
It sounds like it. And then can you remind our neighbors one more time, if they want to get plugged in and if they've never been to any of the centers, what should they do? Where should they go?
So if you're like me and you prefer to talk to a human being, just call the Lexington Senior Center at 859-278-6072. If you really want to look and dig and dive into the programs offered, everything is on our monthly newsletter. You can request a copy be mailed to you,
Great.
or you can go to our website. And the easiest is lexingtonky.gov and then /seniors, and it takes you kind of to aging and disability, and from there you can go to the Elder Crafters page, the Black and Williams page,
Okay.
the Bell House page, or the Lexington Senior Center page.
Awesome.
So there's lots of opportunities to get involved and to get information.
That's great. Thank you, Kristy, for joining us today on the Senior Minute. I hope if you all are not engaged in any of our satellite locations, I hope you will, after today, go and visit them all, see which one you like, and keep going. We hope to see you next time, and thank you for joining us on the Senior Minute.